Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ruchi Pundora. So in the last video, I introduced you to a concept called data binding. So in this video, we are going to understand what data binding is and why do we need it. So if you have followed this series, we know now that in an Angular application, we have a component. Inside the component, we have our HTML file and our TypeScript file, right? Our logic is written in the class. What users see is the HTML template. Now let's say I have some data in my TypeScript file. Now I need to send that data to the HTML file so that user can see that data. And similarly, if user interacted with the view, for example, they submitted a form, then the form data should be sent to TypeScript file. So there should be some sort of communication happening between these two files in order for this application to work. When I say communication, I mean syncing of data flow from one file to another. So now we have understood what data binding is. Let's summarize it. What is data binding? Data binding allows the TypeScript file and the template to communicate with each other. Data binding keeps your data and your UI in sync. Now see, when I say communicate, it means data flow. Either the data is flowing from TypeScript file to HTML or HTML to TypeScript file, or it is going both way. It keeps your data and your UI in sync. It means whatever we are displaying on our UI is correct data and not a stale one. For example, let's say my username is Ruchi Pundora. When I open an application for the first time, it will show me Ruchi Pundora. Hi, Ruchi Pundora. So this was saved in the application database. That username of this user is Ruchi Pundora. Now I changed it to Ruchi. Now when I saved it, the application will refresh and it will show my username Ruchi. Hi, Ruchi. So the communication is happening so fast that it always shows the latest data on UI. That is what it means when we say keeps our data and our UI in sync. Now we will talk about types of data binding. In our daily life, we have phone, right? We can use our phone to do voice call, for sending a text, for doing a video call. We have different ways to communicate. It depends on our need. If we want to hear somebody's voice only, then we can do voice call. If we want to see the other person's face, we can do video call. If I just want to inform somebody, I can just drop a text. So it basically depends on what we need at that certain time. Similarly, in data binding, we have multiple ways to do communication. We have categorized data binding in two ways. First is your one-way data binding. A second is your two-way data binding. So all the types of data binding falls under these two categories. So let's talk about one-way data binding. In one-way data binding, either your communication is happening from TypeScript file to your HTML file, or the communication is happening from HTML file to TypeScript file. The important thing here is or. You can see the data is flowing from one direction to another, and it can be from TypeScript file to template or from template to class. We can achieve this in multiple ways via interpolation, property binding, event binding, which we will discuss in detail in upcoming videos. Next is your two-way data binding. As its name suggests, the communication is happening two ways. You are sending your data from your class to template and from template to your class. You can say it's a combination of property binding plus event binding. Property binding, what it does, it sends the data from class to template. And event binding sends the data from template to class. That's why it is called combination of property binding and event binding. Now let's do an example of one-way communication where we will be sending the data from TypeScript file to HTML. So as you can see, I have written my channel name online class by Ruchi. Now I want to send this data to HTML file. And as you can see, I have written the variable inside the curly braces. This is an example of string interpolation where we write the expression inside the double curly braces. So on the UI, you can see it has printed my channel name online class by Ruchi. So through string interpolation, I have shared my data from TypeScript file to HTML file. So this is one of the example of data binding. So the main goal of this video is for you guys to understand what data binding is and why do we need it. So this is it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.